Race for Glory Audi versus Lancia is really intense and intriguing. Many people who are maybe not race car fans aren't familiar with this story, though. Were you before taking on this role?
Um, I was familiar with this story, but I didn't was so familiar with the sport. I didn't know how it worked, all the dynamics, all the things that then after I started to try to build up this project, producing the movie, and I reached Cesare Fiorio, the real one, and we had a chance to talk for hours and days. I told him that I wanted to build this project on, and he was very happy to hear that, and he helped me a lot just to recreate with all the details, all the we tried to be very precise on the technical level, and at the same time I was just we with Stefano and Filippo, we tried to keep the dynamics between the characters like um, alive, and to transfer this incredible journey of this man who wants to reach the victory, and while he's trying to do that, we see how he gets there, how it's about dreaming for me, this story. It's about to when you should, we everybody, I think we should train ourselves, allow ourselves to just go a little bit further our mental limits and say, yes, it is an impossible challenge, but I can try, I can make it. It's this is the positive wave that I wanted, the reason why I wanted to tell this story, basically to build this project, and Stefano was being the director.
When you met with Cesare, was it important for you to get his voice correct or his mannerisms correct, or were you just mostly focused on the vision and what he wanted to portray with his story?
Exactly, the second. So I didn't. We speak in a different way. I didn't try to rebuild an aesthetic kind of caricatural uh, character. No, 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 no. I did it myself. I didn't try aesthetically to getting close to him, but internally, yes. I tried to transport his way to think. And also, while we were talking, I also, because of course he didn't want to, nobody shows himself completely. But while we were talking, I was trying to see what was the point break of this man. That he is used to win. He won everything in every sport, in Formula One, in college, in soccer player, soccer football. With Juventus, with a big boat called the Destriero, he still owns the world record of a motorboat going from London to New York. Still, so it's an incredible man. He's an incredible man. Um, and I tried to, but it's a parable that everybody can empathize with this, and I hope they will actually.
Did he tell you what he saw in Walter that truly made him the only person that could drive this car for him, the only person he entrusted to truly win this race?
Yes, everything is true, and it's true also that he didn't want to do all the competitions, just 5 or 6, because he was tired of photographers. He was tired of being on newspapers. No, it was just didn't like it. He didn't like the fame side of his job. But then when he tried the car, that thing it really happened, as you see in the movie. When he tries the car, as a pilot, he felt something special in this car. He said, like, it's like a chute made for my foot, you know? And it was stronger than him, and then he accepted, but with this condition, because he didn't want to win. He really didn't want to win. And at the end, he did not win the pilot world championship, but he let him win the constructor competition award. Yeah. So it was like also a man who was obsessed with winning, and another one that he doesn't want to win. They get together, and of course it's like
One
it's
of them
very
has to
simple.
win.
I
One of
understand. I understand it's like a simple. This is a simple movie. It's very easy to understand the dynamics between the characters. We have like this journey, and at the end of this journey, we'll see what we've done. But meanwhile, you understand what he's thinking. He's pushing him. The other one is saying, no, you crazy. You know that this car is dangerous. Come on, man. And you scared. No, it's not about that, but it's about that you too crazy. Yes, I'm scared, my baby. We are too crazy. So only losers always want to win. So it's like we need to involve the losing and be ready to lose if you want to win. But also the opposite. I mean, it's a tricky dilemma,
Very delicate line to balance, like a tightrope.
Yes.
And
But
I
for
think
sure, we can say that together, helping each other, we can win.
I love that Daniel Bruhl's character is just so intense, almost as passionate about racing, I think, as Cesare. I think Cesare may have him one step over. What made him the perfect antagonist for this series? What made Daniel the perfect star for uh the one to go head to head against you in this movie?
Well, because we did a movie together years ago called Burned with John Wells directed it, and Bradley Cooper was starring, the leading actor in the movie. And so we met years ago in London, and we became friends. And so he's German. He speaks wonderful English. So I said to myself, I mean, Daniel, come on, man, you must come to make this movie with me. This is my passion project. We have to come, and we really like each other. And I love Daniel. He's such a wonderful actor, and he did such a wonderful job, as he always does. And it's very important because I needed someone that like with few scenes, but they just get it completely. The character is there. You can feel it, that he's saying, you think you're gonna win. Just forget about it. Come on, man. That's you going around and being and also the way we tease each other in real life is like this. So come on, this is up Spanish, you Spanish, you German. There is always like a kind of let's say a way to tease each other, being like in the Italian, and oh yes, we know. Okay, when are we gonna have lunch? That kind of a joke. So yes, yes, you the Germans, very well organized. Come on, there's like this differences. Also, this was another reason why I wanted to make this project, because basically it's like different cultures, but if you have the same target, this you can is like a metaphor of Europe. We are different. We can keep our differences, but but together, because with the precision of the Germans, the fantasy and creativity of the Italians, with sophistication of the English, you can make it. And this is a really project, a European, Western, transatlantic, mid-Atlantic project, because the Americans, the Italians, the French, the Germans, the English, it's a good thing, I think. I mean, I just probably I'm too simple with my ideas, but I think are important things.
Well, I think Luigi and Stefano did an exceptional job with the cinematography and the shot work that they did for this movie. Is there a scene that maybe you're particularly proud of, something that translated when you were crafting the story that you really think turned out so well when you saw it back on the screen?
Well, I like very much the scene when he tries the car the first time, because there is the movie there. Because I love the moment when you feel the camera is very close to him, it's like in his helmet, and you have the internal vision of what is the feeling to drive this car, all the details, is the sounds, those like a scroll that is moving, or like around, and then suddenly the camera goes out, and then you feel the speed of this piece of steel going so fast. And when he arrives, he says, "This is like, if, as I said before, like a car, a shoe made for my foot." So that scene is a good example to see which kind of movie you're gonna watch.
Well, that's a great way to ask my next question. What do you hope lingers with audiences that watch Race for the Glory? Is it nothing is perfect? Is it your drive to win may leave some things in your life unfulfilled? What do you hope lingers with people that watch the movie?
So what I expect for the audience to.
Yeah, what is there an emotion or maybe a message that you want them to really take away
Oh
when they watch
yes, oh
them?
yes, yes. That uh, impossible challenge, impossible, dream, they can become true. Nothing is impossible. This is my what I think the real reason why I made this movie, for this message, is like, but it's simple. I know that today, later on, when you see a movie, there are special effects like big beam, boom, bam, boom, bam, beam, and the script is so tricky. Then that character goes to another character, and then there is like the turning point there and that, and it is incredible. And you exit the cinema and you said to yourself, "Well, what I've been like in this incredible," which is a way to dream. So it's wonderful. Well, in this case, it's like the same, but um, in a very without all those special effects. There is a very nice and important entertainment level of the movie, which are the cars, but at the same time is about dynamics between human beings and being brave, wise, and a little bit crazy. Is always very useful.